Howard got his jingle bells cut off, right? So he's been a little mopey lately, so I'm sure he will be in and out of this video. Thank you, sir. Okay, lay down, lay down. Can we lay down, please? Plus, I'm sitting right in front of his window. This is where he normally sits to watch the squirrels to make sure they don't invade our home. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an empties video. I think it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, but I do have a playlist that I'll go ahead and link down below just in case you are interested. I personally love these videos because you really get a thorough review of each and every product. If I fully finished a product, normally it means that I loved it, although there have been times that I've trucked through a product that I didn't really like that much just because either the price point or I just didn't want to be wasteful or I couldn't find anybody else who was interested in trying it. So there's definitely been those occasions here and there, but for the most part, most of these products I do really like. I think I'm going to try my best to go through and kind of divvy them up by like hair care, skin care, and then makeup, and I'll do my best to leave timestamps down below. That way, if you're not interested in one of those categories, you can go ahead and skip through to find the one you're most interested in. Also, yes, I'm sure many people will think that this is very premature, but I eat, breathe, and live for Christmas. I know some people have that strict rule where there's like no Christmas until after Thanksgiving, but in my personal opinion, I'm like, why not shower the turkey with like warmth and comfort and joy with lights and Christmas decorations? Plus, I just want to be able to enjoy it for a lot longer. Okay, we can't do that right now. Can you sit? Sit down. Lay down. Let's lay down. Okay, there we go. Sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the empties. I think I'm going to go ahead and start off with hair care products first. I only have 3, 4, and the first 2 I think I've shown in at least 2 other empty videos, but that's because I love them so much. First up, we have the Kristen S Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. You can find this line at Target. She recently came out with a curling wand, a blow dryer, and a flat iron, a pivoting curling wand that I'm really wanting to try. But if you have never tried Kristen S before, mine's really dusty. He's been in the empty basket for a while now. Her products are amazing. I would say this is the most comparable product that I have found to the 𝗟𝗘𝗧 dry spun, or not dry spun, finish spray. I love that stuff, but it's like $45 a bottle. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna bite the bullet against sued because I recently got a travel size. I'm like, man, this stuff really does smell so good, but this really does work just as good. I just feel that the 𝗟𝗘𝗧 sometimes like keeps my style in place for longer. This is currently, I think, 4th day hair. I love it because it really holds your curls in place, gives you that tousled look, but it doesn't make your hair feel crunchy. I hate that. If something feels like crunchy and crispy, it just makes my hair feel dirty and I feel like I have to wash it. But this just gives you that really nice like tousled look. So I love that. Another texture spray that I really like, this one doesn't give me quite as much volume, but it gives me that really good separated piecey look. This one does have a little bit more of a like feeling in your hair. It's not crunchy and stiff, but there's just more of like a grit in your hair than the Kristen S. This is from the IGK brand. It's the Beach Club Texture Spray. I've used countless bottles of this. There was probably supposed to be 2 more in here because I do find that I go through this a little bit quicker than some of my other texture sprays, but this one is really, really nice as well. Okay, and then what else? Oh, I have this guy here. This is from 𝗟𝗧. I haven't tried too much from their line, but they were super kind and sent over a really nice PR package, and I loved this mask. So it's basically just like a deep conditioning mask. The only thing is the names are like ultra fancy, so sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what this is supposed to be used for. This is the 𝗟𝗧. It's from the nutritive, right? Yeah, nutritive line. It's a little bit thicker and heavier, but I like that for my thick and coarse hair. It has a very nice like fresh scent. It's not floral, it's not citrus, it's just a very fresh and clean scent. Since I have such thick and coarse hair, I thought this worked perfectly for me. Sometimes with some deep conditioning masks, there's almost like too much protein in it to where I get like the reverse effect and my ends start feeling like dry and hayish. This didn't, hayish, sorry, dry, and it felt like hay. I'm like sitting here throwing out my own lingo. This one doesn't do that at all. It just left my hair feeling very hydrated and nice. I need a trim very soon. I'm normally not like attached to my hair. I can like cut it, color it, and do whatever, but I haven't colored my hair in I think over a year now. I haven't had a haircut in months. I had several of y'all asking me on Instagram if I have extensions in. I don't. It's all my hair. I don't have a bra on though. But yeah, it's gotten really, really long. It needs to be cut though because it's getting to the point where the ends are just not too great. Okay, the very final hair product I have in here is Moroccan oil. I've used this for years. I love the scent. I love the way it makes my hair feel. Whether my hair is wet or dry, I pretty much always apply some to my ends. I've already cracked into another bottle. I think this is definitely my top well, no, it is my most used hair oil. I have the Redken Diamond Oil as well. That one smells really good, but since I have such thick and coarse hair, I feel like I can get by using like a heavier oil. The Redken one is really nice, but I just don't feel like it penetrates quite as well as the Moroccan oil. I have a body wash with my face on it. Soap and Glory sent this a while ago with Sassy Dana. That's pretty fun. I still kind of want to like just refill this. Landon was really sad when we finished this because he's like, oh, but it has your face. That's so sad to throw it away. This is really gross. All these products are covered in dust because I have like a designated bin in my bathroom in the corner, so that's why they're looking extra dirty. I personally love the scent of Soap and Glory. I know a lot of people think it's overrated just because I feel like 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years ago on YouTube, everyone used to talk about Soap and Glory body wash when they were like, oh my God, it's amazing. And then some people would buy it. It's definitely like a scent you have to like. It's sweet and candy-like, but also like a creamy candy type of smell. I really like it because I find it to be very moisturizing, especially on my dry, scaly, reptile type legs. I don't know if I will go for this one again right away because I did find another body wash that I love that I think is more hydrating. And funny enough, my husband loves this too. He typically goes for like Old Spice, Axe, like very strong masculine types of scents. This is one that Moroccan Oil sent, I think over like Mother's Day. It came in a really nice PR package. It's their Shower Milk Hydrating Body Wash and it's in the rose scent. This is such like a luxurious, creamy body wash. I've been wanting to try, oh, I don't know if it's a body wash. Maybe it's just like a bubble bath from Laura Mercier. I've heard that one is like luxe and just super, super hydrating. This one is almost like a lotion in the shower. It has this really nice, like silky, creamy texture. I think Keegan used more of this than I did because I don't think they realize that's one thing. Boys don't appreciate shower products as much. Like since theirs are cheaper, they go in and they're just like squeezing out our shampoo. And I'm like, excuse me, that's not like Suave. It's a little bit pricier and my hair needs something a little bit more like hydrating. So he like guzzled, well not guzzled, but he squeezed a ton of this out. I guarantee you he probably used 75% of it. And whenever I was running low, I'm like, have y'all been using my body wash? And Keegan was like, yeah, it's so good. You need to buy more. I'm like, yeah, that's not like cheapo body wash. Okay, now moving on to skincare products. This looks so gross and disgusting. This is the Garnier Micellar Foaming Cleanser All-in-One Rinse Off. Now, I don't use this as my first cleanser. What I do at night is I always take a body shower, but I don't wash my hair every night. So I'll go in with a cleansing balm. I'll remove all that first. Then I go in with a cream, like a creamy foam cleanser. I cleanse twice. Sometimes I use an exfoliator. And then this is like my final cleanser in the shower because it is so, so gentle. I feel like this is geared more towards people with like great skin who don't wear makeup. Obviously you should still go in with something that has a very nice cleansing quality to it, but this is just a super, super gentle cleanser. So at this point, I feel like most of my makeup is off, but if there's any traces of anything left, this is just my very, very final step of like shower cleanser. Speaking of cream cleansers, this one is so good. I think this is my 3rd bottle. You can purchase this from SoCoGlam.com. It's from the brand 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. I think this was actually one of their award winners for SoCoGlam. It's the Revitalizing Facial Cleansing Foam. This cleanser and then the cream cleanser from the K-Beauty brand 𝗟𝗘𝗧 are some of my absolute favorites. They're foaming, but in a very hydrating sort of way. You squeeze out the tiniest pearl, add a little bit of water, and you can just even feel from the texture. It's a lot richer and thicker, but as you massage it into your face, you get this really nice, like thick foamy lather that doesn't dry out your skin. It takes off all your makeup. That one does burn when it gets in your eyes, but it removes everything. Waterproof mascara, waterproof foundation. It just melts everything right off. It's such a good cleanser. I think it's anywhere from like the mid-20s to low 30s possibly. It is more expensive, but a bottle of this takes a long time to get through because it's like less than a pea-size amount. Will cleanse your whole face and neck. So if you are on the hunt for a really nice cleanser and you have drier skin, I would highly recommend checking that one out. It is so, so good. Okay, I do have some makeup remover wipes in here. I mentioned these recently, I think in a favorites video. These are from the brand 𝗟𝗚𝗡. It's just the Makeup Free Zone eye makeup remover pads. I want to say these are about $5 or $6. You get 120 pads. I brought a pad in here, not like a pad, but like a makeup remover pad. Looks like this. Not only do I love these for removing my makeup because they don't leave that super heavy, greasy residue behind and they don't burn your eyes at all. I mean, I could wipe my eyes with my eyes open with these if I really wanted to. Not that I would, but that's what I mean when it comes to like sensitivity level. They're very, very gentle, but they do a great job at just dissolving your makeup off. But what else I love to use these for is I'll grab the little pad. It comes in a circle, fold it kind of into a triangle. And I always do my eye makeup first and then my face makeup. So So I'll just grab the edge of this and kind of create a sharper line just with this, and then I'll flip it and use it for the other side. One of these lasts you forever. They definitely are smaller than the Neutrogena ones, but I can't use those Neutrogena wipes anymore. While they are really good, those, if I don't wash my face immediately after, I end up with those tiny like milia type of bumps under my eyes. So I prefer these just because they seem to be a lot more gentle. This moisturizer is so good. I could kick myself for not purchasing some during the Sephora holiday gift sale, whatever it was. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. Whether you have dry skin or oily skin or sensitive skin, I think you'd really like this. It's a very nice light and airy, like it's almost like a clear pink gel formula. It's not strongly scented, but even though it's a gel, it seems to penetrate like a cream. I feel like I've said penetrate way too many times in this video. It seems to absorb into the skin great. Sometimes with some gel moisturizers, they seem to just sit on top of the skin and not like fully absorb and give you that hydration. If you like the Tatcha water cream, but you feel like you need something slightly more moisturizing, this is it. This is definitely more affordable too. And I think during the holidays, they come out with like a now moving on to makeup products. I have two powders. First up, we have the NYX HD Finishing Powder. This one is just in Banana. I like to go in with like a damp beauty blender and just use this powder to set my under eyes. I probably won't be rushing out to repurchase it anytime soon just because I have tons of backups of other powders right now, but this is a very great drugstore option. While it's banana, it's not overly yellow like the Ben Nye banana powder. That gives me a really weird like sallow look under my eyes. This one almost goes on as more of like a brightening translucent powder. Next up, speaking of translucent powders, we have the Laura Mercier setting powder. I already have another one of these open. Can never go wrong with the Laura Mercier one. It's such a great powder. I just have the loose setting powder in translucent. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is actually kind of a cheat because I've been finished with this for about 3 or 4 months, to the point where I can't even quite remember what the formula is like now. I know that I like it, but I haven't had it in so long. So this may be a product that I go out and pick up soon, even though I have a ton of foundation. I know I really like this one. This is another one from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi in W5. If you love the Giorgio Armani foundation, but you're just not really wanting to spend that much, this is the closest dupe that I've ever found. I think the only difference is this one doesn't wear quite as long as the Armani one, but what, Armani's like 50 something. This is under $10. It's a really great formula. I actually prefer the Lumi over the original True Match formula. This is a concealer. This is actually the second one that I finished up. I could probably go in here and get maybe like 2 more applications. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 20. You have dry under eyes. I think this is a great formula. It doesn't like oxidize on my under eyes. It doesn't make like anything look emphasized or dry. I really like it. I believe the concealer is either $6 or $8. I have yet to try the ColourPop foundation. I've kind of heard mixed reviews on that, but I think most people really do like that concealer. I have several eye products here, 3 of them being eyebrow pencils. First up is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. I think this is probably like in medium brown, just a typical brow pencil. That's actually the pencil that I've been using for the last week or two. Not that one, obviously. I purchased a new one, but it is really good. This brow product I absolutely love. I may have to go ahead and repurchase another one of these. While I don't care for the powder side, I wish they just gave us like 2 of the marker felt tip sides, because the powder is just kind of meh to me. It has like this like spring loaded sponge tip applicator where you can just go in and like fill in the front areas of your brow. But the shade Brow Tint, I have mine in Spike, is so good. I love this so much. I really wish MAC would come out with just like a refill for this rather than doing the powder side. Before this one, I was using this from Ardell. I've gone through probably 2 of these as well. This is the Stroke a Brow Feathering Pen. I have mine in dark brown. This one is definitely warmer than Spiked. Spiked has a really good like deeper ashy tone, which is perfect for my brows, but it's completely out. Like I've been storing it upside down to get more use out of it, but it's just empty. Can I back to MAC this? Okay, oh, I have this. Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark. Love this stuff. I need a self-tan this week. I'm looking pretty pale, but I love this self-tanner. I use this one. I use the Jergens Wet Foam, or the wet shower one. And what's another one that I really like? I recently got the clear Saint-Tropez one. I still need to test that one out, but I would say this one and the Jergens one are probably my most, not probably, they are my most used self-tanners. Oh, I can't sit like this for too long. My foot is falling asleep. Long leg problems. Okay, and then finally we have a perfume. This is the Stella perfume in, shoot, Natural Spicy, is that the scent? So I have one that is clear with pink dots, and then I have this one. So the pink one is almost like my daytime scent, and then this one is the evening one, or fall scent. It's so good. I need to buy another one of these because anytime I wear this, I always get so many compliments. I think, oh, that was probably the very last spray. It is such a good scent. Even if you're not a huge fan of florals, but you still like really warm, like seductive type of scents, I highly recommend going to, I don't know if this one's at Ulta, Sephora for sure, and give this one an old snifferoonie because it's such a pretty scent, especially for fall. Maybe this is what I'll ask Santa for because I really like it. But that is it that I have in my trash that I have been saving for y'all. Let me know which products you've recently finished up down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you here to hang out in the future. I just spat everywhere, so cool. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.